Hey, it's Chris here with your fishing forecast for July 23rd. We're coming up to the end of the month here. It's been nothing short of a phenomenal summer, and it looks like it's going to keep on being that way for the foreseeable future. Things to touch on off the hop. We have been keeping an eye on the Grand River, as it's been a holdout fishery for some trout opportunity this last few weeks. It does look to be getting a little on the warm side. However, before you hang up the trout gear, we have some awesome looking trout weather coming up shortly here. So right now, things are fairly warm on the Credit River and some of our other freestone rivers, and we do have some fairly warm temperatures, some very nice temperatures coming through on the weekend, but a little warm for our trout. However, if you look at the long-term forecast into next week and beyond, especially in around that sort of Halton Hills and Caledon area, we have some cooler nighttime temperatures rolling in, and we are going to have some great opportunities for some midsummer trout. So to get you prepped for that, definitely be thinking about setting up your boxes for success for this time of year. And then of course for this weekend, we're thinking about a lot of warm water stuff, so a lot of bass and carp and the likes. We're looking at some awesome temperatures, really pleasant summer weather out there. So what we're thinking about for your bass fishing, top waters continue to be great this time of year. If you like your popper fishing, this is the time of year to get out there and do it. These PTO poppers we've been hammering the table on, they've been fantastic. If you need to slow something down, check out a fly like the Rio Meat Sweats is an awesome option for sort of a crayfish or leech pattern. And then if you want something that's big and bold and going to cover some water for you, these feather changers from Fulling Mill have been absolutely dynamite for us as well. We really like fishing them. If you're looking forward to getting out for some trout, what you want to be thinking about this time of year, if you're looking at dry flies, we get sort of a late summer Isonychia hatch, so a sort of mid-sized to larger size mayfly pattern, something like size 12 or 14. Adams typically does a pretty good job representing them. And then terrestrials and caddis. So caddis, we get tons of different caddis throughout the whole summer, definitely leaning towards smaller size patterns for the most part, given lower water conditions, usually going to produce better for you, but have a range. And then terrestrials being land-dwelling insects like grasshoppers, crickets, beetles, ants that fall into the water. We get a lot of those through the summer too. So again, smaller, you're not going to go out and fish your giant Western style hoppers for the most part, but smaller, size 10, 12 hoppers can produce really well later in the summer. And then nymphs are always a great bet too. Same kind of thing, erring on the smaller and more natural side of things when it comes to them, just thinking that you're going to be in sort of clearer water conditions, but this can be a great time of year to get out for some trout. Just keep an eye on that forecast. As we say, this weekend looking a little warm for them, but if you carry a thermometer and keep an eye on those weather patterns, it does look like we're going to have some awesome trout fishing coming up in the near term as well. So get out there, enjoy some great bass fishing, keep trout in the back of your head for next week, and as always, if you need any help figuring out where you're going to go or what you're going to fish, get in touch. We'll be happy to help you out.